How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another M.A.S.K review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Series 2 Venom vehicle Outlaw. Now this vehicle originally came out in 1986, has two drivers, Nash, Gorey, and Miles Mayhem, which are actually in the cab section right now, and I'll feature them a little bit later in the video. But very nice looking oil tanker. Kenner does a great job again with the amount of detail that they put into their vehicles here. We got the chrome on the side, the chrome on the wheels, rubber tires. Does roll nicely. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Goodyear on there anymore. Just says Venom, but you have some nice molded in detail into the plastic too. Front end nicely chromed. Get clear windows so you can see Nash, Gorey there, along with Miles on the other side. Even the top vents are chromed. It's very nice. Very large. Just for quick scale reference, here's Rhino. So you can just see how large Outlaw actually is. One little gripe that I have with Outlaw, and it's not that big of a deal, but I do wish that it had open and closed doors. You have to get the figures in from the top, and I kind of just, wish that it actually had the doors. Kind of like Rhino, I guess, or Firecracker and such. But all right, let's take a look at the figures now. All right, here are the two drivers. We have Nash, Gorey in the green, and we have a new Miles Mayhem. Take a look at Nash, Gorey first, which a really nicely sculpted figure. Do like it. Kenner always does a great job. The only thing that I kind of don't like is the fact that Nash Gorey there wears glasses, and Kenner didn't want to at least color the glasses, which is kind of a shame. But other than that, articulation, his arms can rotate around 360 degrees. His head can go around 360 degrees too, if you like. Legs can go forward, backwards, and has a knee joint. So it's, functional in the M.A.S.K line. His mask here is Powerhouse, or sometimes known as Samson in the show. As you can kind of see him with it on and such. All right, moving on to Miles Mayhem here. Now this is his second, I believe, uniform that we've seen Miles in. And we've actually seen him fly Switchblade with this uniform too. So he's got the nice military kind of look again, just like his original version. My camera will focus there. And his mask here is Python. Not a lot going on with it, but not too bad. That's what he looks like. All right, let's move on to Outlaws Transformation now. Now, to convert Outlaw into its mobile base for Venom, really simple. You're going to take the top section of the back of the trailer, lift it straight up, and that'll activate the missile. It's kind of on a release mechanism and such. Take the front end, lift up the top, then you're going to fold that down. This red button right here releases the cab section, which you can rotate around 360 degrees if you like. You can extend out the grapple hook launcher. And then there are several accessory pieces that you just attach onto Outlaw here. Get these out of the way. So we'll start off with, comes with two of these radar dishes, and you kind of want to be careful with these. You want to slide them on, which I'll showcase here in a second, but if you try and clip them on, you run the risk of snapping one of these little parts right off. So bring this a little bit closer, and as you can see, you just kind of slide them right on. That. And then we have a really nice looking sticker inside the base here up top, and just of computers and such. All right, next we'll take the bottom section here, each side, and you're just going to kind of pull it out. This will activate the control panel. It just kind of flips it up. Pull out the other side. Take these two pieces, connect them together, and they become kind of a, I guess, an antenna of some sort. There's a little hole for it to peg in on the other side. Take the power pack and the cable right here, and just plug it into the side. And there we have all of the accessory pieces hooked onto Outlaw. Now, Outlaw does have a nice missile firing feature with this big, huge cannon, which you can rotate, you can lift up, you can kind of lower it down and such. And it still has a really nice, powerful spring. Launches these two, or launches one large missile at a time. But unfortunately, these missiles are made with gold plastic, and they will disintegrate if you're not careful with them. So, I'm not going to launch one completely out of the cannon because, knowing my luck, it's going to hit something and break. So, just kind of pop it in there. There's a red button right there. And as you can see, it just launches out. It's really nice, but unfortunately, I don't know why they used gold plastic. But, alright. The other gimmick, as I said, this can rotate around 360 degrees, but you have this nice launcher for the grappling hook. There's a little red button, fires it out. It is on a string that's connected to this little kind of winch, so you can just wind it back up. And lastly, I do like the fact that there are pegs throughout Outlaw, up top, down here, where your mask figures have holes on the bottom of their feet, so you can kind of plug them in different places and such, so you can have them stand. You can kind of see there. Quick and final thoughts on Outlaw. Great vehicle to have. I love the fact that Venom gets a base. On top of that, I've always thought of Outlaw as the nemesis to Rhino. But the downside to Outlaw, it has quite a few accessory pieces if you want it to be complete. You have the two antenna pieces here, the power pack and the cord, the two radar dishes, and the two plagued gold plastic missiles. Sometimes the grappling hook can be missing with the string, and then on top of that, you do have the gimmicks that are spring-loaded, so you kind of want them to be actually functional, so keep that in mind also. But other than that, it is a nice piece to have, does display well as such. So that's it for Outlaw, guys. Thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.